Robin Williams clowns it up as a medical student who challenges the establishment in Patch Addams, an annoying and cloying critique of the impersonal way doctors treat their patients. The big problem with this film is that after very few minutes, Williams' behavior and sermonizing become so overbearing that anyone would settle for impersonal treatment rather than suffer his routines, which include wearing a makeshift clown nose.
And the American Journal of Medicine has found that laughter increases secretion of catecholamines and endorphins, which in turn increases oxygenation of the blood, relaxes the arteries, speeds up the heart, decreases blood pressure, which has a positive effect on all cardiovascular and respiratory ailments, as well as overall increasing the immune system response.
The dean of the medical school, played by Bob Gunton, is not amused by Williams' antics. But that doesn't stop Patch from discussing his theories of treatment with his fellow medical students.
In a perfect system, why are patients referred to by their disease, as in that interesting cancer patient, and not by their name?
Well, it certainly isn't to be mean. It's to prevent transference.
And why is that bad?
And the one flunking out is...
Listen, can we get back to the tongue, please?
What if a doctor becomes emotionally involved with a patient? What is wrong with that? Does a doctor explode? No.
He also attempts to romance one of them, played by Monica Potter, who does her best to reject him.
Well, maybe I could help you. I read the bio book.
You've read the whole book?
Oh, yeah. And I'm on to Whitman. You know, you can get a copy of Leaves of Grass at the bookstore if you have a 20% student ID card.
I don't want Walt Whitman.
Well, he wouldn't want you either. He was a homosexual. But that's not relevant. What's relevant is that he was a medical man. He was a nurse in the Civil War and wrote great poetry.
The film's biggest flaw is that if any of us saw a doctor approach us with Williams' attitude, we consider switching HMOs in a hurry. He's obnoxious, sanctimonious, and so is the film. This is another movie in which Robin Williams plays a character who's going to show us how to be a better human being, or at least as good as he is. That his character is based on a real person doesn't affect me in the least. I'd rather turn my head and cough than see any part of Patch Addams again.
Oh, I'm completely in agreement with you there, Gene. Let me tell you something. Earlier I said Stepmom was too sentimental. Stepmom is hard-boiled compared to this film.
Gee.
This film is unforgivable. It is, the Robin Williams character is so smarmy, so sanctimonious, the word you used. You're absolutely right. If this guy came into my hospital room and started doing a tap dance with bedpans on his feet, I would call the cops. I don't want to, when my life is in the hands of doctors, I don't want to see the little red clown nose, even if it does squeak when he...
I'd like to call this film Punch Addams.
Oh, and you know, earlier this year we liked What Dreams May Come, also with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people dismiss that as too corny. Not I, and not you. It was the real thing. It was original. It was visionary.
Sure.
It took him all the way with new, fresh material. This is just a reworking of a Robin Williams formula that I think he should just frankly abandon.
Maybe he thinks he can win an Oscar this way. He did with Good Will Hunting, playing that sort of warm-hearted psychiatrist, but back off, because this guy is really unctuous.
On Oscar night this year, he just stay at home and put a red nose on last year's Oscar.